Okay, but how long have you been in the Bay Area?
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
So quiet once you say hello. So this is an event produced by Tangents. That is for most of the people here know, but maybe some of them do not. Tangents is a radio program. It's been on in the Bay Area for, well, since the mid-1980s. And I've played Itamar's music for quite a long time. I used to put on house concerts. My name is Dory Stein, and I used to put on house concerts with world-class musicians. And Itamar came to my home to perform on guitar. We don't have a piano. Back in 2014. And I had been playing his music for years before that. As you will hear, Itamar, I mean, you can't help but have a very distinctive, unique sound when your initial schooling is in classical guitar. You're from Tel Aviv, so you have a Middle Eastern sensibility. He fell in love, I think, with Afro-Brazilian music. And then he entered the world of improvisational jazz. And he's an exceptional composer as well, as guitar player, and a world-class pianist. So he's pretty remarkable, plays in various ensembles, played with one of my favorite Turkish musicians, Omar Faruk Tekbilek, for 5 years or so. So world class. To be able to see him in such an intimate space is really special. So thank you for coming out here. It's also special for me because I'm leaving tomorrow for Athens, where I have an extremely unusual project that I call the Tangents Greece Music Tour, where it takes about 9 months to produce it in pre-production, where I've actually produced with my favorite Greek musicians 11, and world class, like an Itamar, world class, 11 concerts in 17 nights. It's unlike anything that anyone would ever experience, and we travel all throughout Greece. So I start that a week from yesterday is the first concert, which kind of blows my mind. I'm here now, in 6 days, the first concert is happening. The radio program is, I don't call it world music. I kind of like the word cross-pollinating better. But it's improvised, and it's completely what I feel, in the moment. And I play just a lot of music that moves me in a way where even if I don't like to be a prisoner of genre, so I try to create music sets that flow but go different places, but keep the flow. That's sort of my philosophy in the radio program. It's on Mixcloud.com. You can listen anytime you want. Just go to Tangents Radio, and you'll find it on Mixcloud. But the show live is on Saturday nights in the Bay Area on KALW or KALW.org 91.7. One of the traditions of a Tangents event, this is the last Tangents event of the year, is that I like to give music away. So I'm going to take a few moments to do that. And I will start by, and this is kind of crazy, I have to think who's the first person that yelled that, or don't raise your hand, just yell. And I might be wrong who gets it first, but overrule me if I'm wrong. So let me get this out, see what questions I came up with this time. And if you don't do CDs, I'll send you a digital download of the music that would work for you. So let's see here. That's interesting. Okay, here's one. Name the street in San Francisco. Are you guys from San Francisco? Or sort of? Okay. Name the street in San Francisco that is a president's last name, the one that's missing.
Harrison.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you say one guess, then you can't say any more. I haven't finished the question. Name the one that is not included. There's Washington, there's Jackson, there's Fillmore, there's Buchanan, there's
Grant.
Pierce, Polk, and there's Grant.
Harding.
Bush.
Polk. Don't raise your hand, just yell.
Harding. Kennedy.
No. Kennedy.
Garfish.
Biden. No. No one knows. No one knows. I didn't say Bush, but I should have, but not Bush. I'm looking for something else.
Adams.
No.
Roosevelt.
Okay, I'm going to give you a hint. Think someone who fixes clothing. Okay, who said it first? I think you did. Taylor. My God. Well, I'm going to give you 4 choices. This guy is a monster fingerstyle guitarist. Okay, acoustic fingerstyle guitar. Americana. You can take a look at that compilation. This is John Schofield, jazz guitarist. And these are the Tanhill Weavers from Scotland. Depends on if you like jazz or if you like jazz. You go with stuff. All right. Second question. What is the name of the museum that is located in San Francisco downstairs?
MoMA. Chinatown Gallery.
Clara, did you hear this question?
No. Showgirl.
Yes!
She got it.
Who got it? Bo said showgirl? Bingo! So,
Hey.
you like fingerstyle guitar? Yeah. This is really good. Showgirl Museum. Showgirl Museum. There used to be a really big 1950s Chinatown nightclub scene. People like Bob Hope and Humphrey Bogart, Ronald Reagan, and God knows who would frequent these clubs. One of the women from the 50s is still dancing, and there's a picture of her with Frank Sinatra downstairs, and they formed a dance troupe called the Grant Avenue Follies.
Yeah.
Clara is in the Grant Avenue Follies, my partner. They wanted a poet, and Clara became their poet. And anyway, that history of the nightclub scene is downstairs. It's called the Showgirl Museum. And maybe if there's time afterwards or at some point you come back, you can check it out. It's quite amazing with all the memorabilia there. Okay, I'll just do one more. And I'll go with, tell me the name of this famous singer-songwriter. I'll give you the person's birth name. You tell me the person's common name. Ready? Roberta, Joan, Anderson. Yes. Is that correct? So this couple has now won 2 of the 3 CDs. Should there be a rule against that? That whole row. There's something that stinks. No, that's great.
They did good.
I know Greg well. I'm going to find a CD for him. Okay, I want to talk a moment about Clarion, and by doing that, through my partner Clara Sue, who will come up to the stage and tell you about this jewel of a place in the Bay Area. Yeah, you're on.
I am Clara Sue. I'm the Executive Director of Clarion Performing Arts Center. I want to invite you all. Thank you so much. Well, we used to have Tangent's party at our house, but now that everybody needs a seat, I'm very happy that you're all here to kind of provide the seat for everyone. Unfortunately, we cannot have the potluck like we used to, because the downstairs we have changed it into a Showgirl Magic Museum. So I'd like you guys to go down and take a look at it after the concert. But Clarion has turned nonprofit since 2019, and so right now we're surviving solely with grants money. We have a children's theater. I have 30 kids. They were here earlier today taking lessons in theater. We do in-house production like concerts, poetry readings, film screening. So every Saturday we have something going on. So if you go to our website and take a look at our programming and come and join us. One thing I want to tell you is that we have myself and several poets put together a poetry marathon. You don't have to read poetry, you can read anything you want. This is for the Palestinian children, and all the donation goes to Mecca. And
Mecca is the Middle East Children's Alliance.
yeah, I have 2 posters out there in the gallery, you can take a look. And what we're asking you to do is to donate to Mecca. You get the minimum donations, $5. Donate to Mecca. Bring a piece of poetry or whatever you would like to read. Go to Bird and Beckett on October 14, and we will be there from 12 to 8. And we want to hear your voice, and we want to share this with you. So hopefully, just go over there and take a look, take a photo of the poster, and then show up on October 14th. Okay, so that's all I want to say. Thank you.
Yeah, because the thing that she never says, because I don't know why. No, you didn't say everything. What she neglects to say is that in addition to be limited by living day to day on the whims of trying to be accepted for grant money, people need to help as well. And it's, you know, it's the only, and this has become such a vital cultural asset to Chinatown and beyond. It's the only place teaching kids theater in Cantonese and English. No one is turned away for lack of funds, and especially it is proactively trying to attract very low-income families who would never have an opportunity for this kind of learning and theater experience otherwise.
Yeah, actually, I do want to give away one thing. Maybe I should give away, or you want to ask a question?
I don't know what you're getting at.
I have one T-shirt left.
Oh my God!
To give away.
The Dragon Beard
The
T-shirt.
Dragon Beard T-shirt.
So Dragon Beard was a play that Clara wrote, and when the director got COVID, she had turned herself into a director for a while until she recovered. And
yeah, we had.
and this play was, believe it or not, the first Cantonese play in San Francisco. Cantonese is like an endangered language, believe it or not, because the Chinese are trying to steer everyone to Mandarin. And it had 7 sold-out shows here. And then,
Yeah, we did.
then the San Francisco Library also put it on as well. So she has one shirt left.
Let me show you.
But bring the bucket around, because it's just really important. This is such a small place, and she does it incredible. I hardly see her because she's here all the time.
Okay, this is an extra large Dragon Beard T-shirt. And
Extra large, eh?
yeah. Extra large is good. You can wear it to bed. So it says it doesn't say Dragon Beard, but it says 美业之交, which is the Chinese title. With the dragon. Okay.
So we're showing $1,000. $1,000. Go ahead, $1,400. Sold for $1,500. Yeah, tell you what. I have to just ask any question?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask just any question.
That was wonderful.
The question I'm going to ask is, oh my God, there's such pressure. What is the capital of Missouri?
Joplin. Kansas City.
Same.
Jefferson City!
All right.
Jefferson City!
Do you know what you call a hippie's wife? Mrs. Hippie.
It's a good one. I like it. I like it. Nothing. But the shirt's gone. Hey, can you bring out the thing, the bucket? So we're going to pass the bucket around. If you can give whatever feels right, it'll go to really wonderful work that they do here. And not just theater, they do poetry, they have live music, obviously, and just really support the arts like no other institution in Chinatown. Okay. Clary, would you like to get into more? Would you like to get into more? I guess it's downstairs. You can just have them pass it around themselves. Inga, just let them pass it themselves. Just give them
Works for it.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Okay, well, thanks for playing with me. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm, tangential welcome to Itamar Erez.
Thanks so much. Very warm welcome indeed. And I heard a little bit the questions, and I'm very bad at this, so. But
You can't win your own CD then.
All right. It's on. Everything is on. Yeah, really excited to be here and play music for you. And maybe this way you may be able to see my face.
Do you need Itamar to speak into the mic, or can you hear him okay?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Speak a little more into the mic, please.
Oh, well,
I can bring the mic a bit closer.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like this. Can you hear me? Good?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, awesome. much. Really excited to play here for you guys. What a beautiful space. I started with a song, one of my first compositions for the guitar. The name of the song is Sheva, and it means the number 7. And I guess I'm kind of intrigued with numbers, and maybe I'll talk about it a little bit later. But 7 because of the rhythm of that tune, and I've written music in different time signatures, and actually nowadays I really enjoy playing in 4/4 and 3/4, which is very, very nice. And anyway, I'm going to continue with a song composition I wrote as a homage to one of my heroes, the great Alberto Gismonti, incredible Brazilian composer, guitarist, and pianist. He was my idol for so many years. And I actually got to meet him over lunch one day in Cordoba in Spain, which I'll never forget that moment. And this is called Homage.
Did Roberto ever hear you play?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, it did. Yeah. Yeah, I played him. I gave him my first album at the time, and he kind of encouraged me to keep on going. So it really means a lot. Great. Okay, so I want to continue to the next tune, and that's a recent release that's called Migrant Voices, and it's a duet project that I did with a good friend of mine, an amazing Persian percussionist who's based in Montreal, and his name is Hamin Honari, and he's part of a very musical family in Vancouver, BC. That's where I live since 2015. And it was really interesting project to work together. Basically, we had an idea of recording a full-length album, and ended up not, for some reason, I think our music was sounded best improvised. So I tried to bring music, and always something happened in the moment that seemed more important than whatever I had in mind before, or he. So we went to the to the recording studio for 2 days, and we had basically one composition, and the rest was just what happened in the moment. And I'm going to play the title track, that one tune that was actually pre-composed, and this is Migrant Voices.
Thank
Well, this is a beautiful piano here. I couldn't resist not to use it. Amazing piano, and I'm going to play one tune on the piano right now. And remember the number 7 before, Sheva, and this one is number 6, which is Shesh. And this tune is kind of in 6/8, but not really. So it's really experimenting with polyrhythms, and so there are a few things happening at the same time, and I'm going to play it for you. able to do that and just to get a kind of a fresh sound, fresh thing, not to stick with one instrument all the time. So I feel really grateful for that opportunity. Also to share my music with you guys. Thanks for the nice reception and your listening. It really makes a difference. Thank you guys. So I want to play one tune that is not my original music, and as Dory said, I'm fascinated for a long time with Brazilian music and the Chora tradition, and this is an arrangement I did for the guitar for Desvairada, which is a composition by the great Garoto, Brazilian Chora composer. there is a tune I would like to share with you that, as Dory said before, I played. I think you said it, but I played with the International Guitar Night, which is a long-standing project, and I've toured with that project all over the United States, Canada, and in Europe as well. And I made really good friends with the other 3 guitarists that were part of the tour. And the next song I'm going to play is actually dedicated to Stephen Bennett, who's a great acoustic guitarist and harp guitarist, very well-known harp guitarist, American. And when after the tour was over, I was invited to his wedding, and I was living in Israel at the time, and the wedding was in New York, and I unfortunately couldn't make it. But instead, I sent this song. This song is called New Dawn, and a few years ago, he made his own version of that tune in one of his albums, which is a nice gesture. So. This is New Dawn.
Thank
piano again with another song for you guys. So this tune is called, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
This song is called Intense, and there was one thing that's kind of intense about it is the rhythm. So you'll hear this kind of ostinato thing that keeps repeating. And sometimes it will come as a rhythm, just like with different harmonies. So it's kind of repeating kind of obsessively with that motif. And there's another thing to listen to maybe is this kind of motif of falling seventh. And the rhythm of that, by the way, is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it's a 9. 3, 2, 2, 2. Yeah. Hope you enjoy it. There we go. is called May Song, and it's the title track of the May Song album that is actually here for sale. And it's kind of special tune for me. And usually these pieces I'm performing with my quartet or trio, and we just finished a tour. We played in Alberta, we played in Edmonton, Calgary, and then continued to Nelson, Bellingham, and today and also next weekend I'm playing a solo program. Today here, next weekend on Vancouver Island. And so some of those pieces are kind of arrangements for the solo, but there are more parts when everyone comes together. This one is May Song, and I have other things to say about it, but I just go straight to the music.
Hit it!
Any questions, remarks, comments?
Oh no, you're putting us in a trance here. It's
Max?
gorgeous.
By the way, Max is here, and thank you to Max. I have a place to stay last night and tonight, and I'm forever grateful. And also my friend Aram and Rebecca are here, and I have some family here, Yoav and his family. So I feel at home, guys. Yeah, thanks for being here.
Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
checking my set list here. I think I'm going to play one more tune for you guys to kind of finish the official part of the evening. Yeah, I remember saying that like a few months ago. I had a quartet gig, and I said, so you know, this is the last official tune, and you know, we played, and people really loved it. We went off stage, just you know, to play the game, right? To come back, but actually, the moment we were off stage, the MC just opened the lights in the hall. It's like, okay, now for the ruffle. It was pretty awful. Yeah, I wanted to thank Dory and Clara for inviting me to play here. Really amazing place. I was hanging out downstairs. You should check the museum, the place downstairs. And also thank you to Girai, who's sitting there in the back, making sure the sound works. He's doing a great job. And thank you to Inga as well. The crew here was awesome. I'm going to play, remember I dedicated a tune to this guitarist, Stephen Bennett. The next tune I'm going to play is dedicated to another good friend of mine, Ludo Reinhardt. He's a relative of famous Django Reinhardt. And like me, he's kind of obsessed also with the Brazilian rhythms, but he's an incredible gypsy jazz player. So you should definitely check him out. So this is a choro I wrote for him, and it's called Choro for Ludo. after what I said, it's kind of awkward, right? But yeah, if you guys want, I can play one more tune.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can do a little flamenco, maybe?
A little flamenco. Not under my fingers, unfortunately. I can do. But,
Or gypsy jazz.
So I can do. I could do like a ballad, or like a well-known tune that everyone knows. A ballad of my own and. Okay. Okay, so I'll start with a lullaby I wrote for my son. This is Yali's lullaby. And from there, I'll just go straight to a well-known tune, okay? Okay. Yeah. All right.